the only game. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's B Alvis Games. Today we're checking out BeamNG Drive, the only game with real crash physics. Let's jump right in. Alright guys, with BeamNG Drive, we have this amazing platform that we can go in here and we can change everything about these vehicles. Down to the engine, we can remove the muffler, you can do anything you want, and there's so many different trailer options, and we're going to get into some of that today. We're actually going to see how many camper trailers we can pull with this down this ramp and see how many we can demolish. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to change this over to the 7.8 liter V8. That'll give us a little more power. We can break it on down. We'll throw some nitrous oxide on there, give it a little boost. And as far as we're going to need a tow hitch. We're going to use the receiver hitch. And I'm going to show you guys how we spawn vehicles in here. And I'm going to hook up as many trailers as possible without completely tearing this up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do the dually short bed to make sure we can pull the campers. And I'll show you how we spawn into these multiple campers and hook them all up. Alright, we're going to go in here to our vehicles menu. Scroll down. We have multiple different options for things we can do. You've got all of these different things. There's millions of mods out there for this game. And right now we're going to use the travel trailer. And we're going to go ahead and take the standard travel trailer. And you're going to want to click spawn new. Now sometimes this thing will spawn over on the side like this, but that's alright because you take and you can, if you hold your control button down, and you can drag this trailer pretty much wherever you please. It looks like it's a little stuck on the rail here, so we'll have to take and rip that off of there. We can pick it. Alright, we're going to go ahead now and add this vehicle, or this camper trailer, should I say. First we need to always make sure your vehicle is off to the side, because it always spawns your next vehicle directly next to you. So we're going to scroll down and look at all these options here. We have the travel trailer. We're going to go with the standard travel trailer. We'll go ahead and make the color green. Spawn it in. Alright, we're going to take, and if you hold your control button, you can drag this on back here. Alright. Now we'll take and we'll drag it to the side. And you can pretty much do whatever you please with these. There is no wrong way to hook these up. They will pretty much only hook up to your truck one way, and then they will hook to each other. And that's what I'm fixing to show you now. We're going to take this here, click on the ball, and drag over to the truck ball. And it will couple the trailer and the truck together. And then we can take and drag this around. And like I said, guys, you have pretty much all of physics to play with here. So then we're going to go in and we're going to spawn another one. Same standard camper trailer. And we'll take and we'll drag this one backwards. Alright, and we've got 2 hooked up there, and I'm going to go ahead and hook up a few more, and that way you guys can see how we are going to try and crash this thing going down a hill. Alright guys, we now have 4 camper trailers hooked up. Let's try to take her down the hill and see what happens here. We may get some ultimate carnage out of this. Oh, they're going crazy. Oh boy. We're fixing to go off the end of the ramp down here. What kind of carnage are we going to see? Got it back straightened out. Come on, we can jump off the end of the ramp down here. We've lost some of our camper trailers. That's okay. We didn't need them all. We seem to have gotten a little stuck. We'll give her a quick tug. Oh, ripped the bumper off. We didn't need that anyway. Pull it from here. Alright, here we go, guys. We're off the end of the ramp. Will it hang on? So far, yes. We seem to be ripping our roof off. Let's go in here and we'll change vehicles. Actually, let's go in here and we're gonna probably jump the semi truck. You got the Gavril T series here. And we'll do it with the Insanity mixer here. It's got the plow on the front of it. Alright guys, we're going to go in here and we're going to customize this thing a little and make it just a little faster. We're going to give it some supercharger. We can also change the engine in this to a little bit more powerful engine. We'll put the i6 diesel tuned engine in there. And on this turbo, to make it just even more powerful, we're going to give it the biggest turbocharger possible, which is the T600. Alright, and guys, we're gonna back up here. And our goal here is we are going to attempt to take our other truck with us. Here we go, guys. Plow that thing right out of the way. And I believe some of our campers are still down here. We're going to plow right through those. Oh, here we go. Are we going to make it down the second ramp? No, it's going to roll. That drum is staying on there for dear life. Oh, it's still running. Guys, we pretty much killed that one. Alright guys, here we have the Star Spangled Banner bus. Here we go, guys. Alright, we're still going. We've still got power here. 140 mile an hour coming off the ramp. I don't think we're going to make it to the bottom of this hill. Alright, guys, we're just going to take the basic old truck down to see how she does. We'll just ease her off the hill right here. Alright, we landed that jump. Now we can explore a little down here if we can make it to the bottom of the hill. This map does have quite a lot of different little scenarios that you can go through. This is a pretty large map for BeamNG. It does go on for quite a while and has quite a different places that you can do things. There's a few different drift little spots and things like that. Nothing really to climb on or anything for the rock crawler people, but there's plenty of modded maps out there for this, and this is a mod map. This is not a factory map from BeamNG. A little drift right there coming into that second part of the tunnel. There is a bridge. I'm not sure if you can get to it, and that's what we're trying to see now. There's a bridge that's made for top speed runs going downhill. We'll drive up it and come back down and check it out. You just explore the map a little. You can add AI into these. I have not messed with it yet. This is only my second time playing the game. And we'll look into that on the next episode of BeamNG and try to figure out, you know, what kind of scenarios we can get into with that. I've heard there's police chases you can do, different drag races. I know there is a mod that I'm looking to download that is the Stig, if any of you know who the Stig is from Top Gear. That'll be an interesting mod to see. I'm not sure if he is an actual AI driver, if he's just somebody that you can prop up as a, you know, little figure. But we will look into that. There's always new mods coming out for BeamNG. It will always probably be one of the biggest crash physics games. If I'm not mistaken, we'll go up here and we'll find a pretty quick little vehicle and race it down the bridge and see what we can get into with that. Alright, guys, we found the bridge. We're going to get on up here if we can. This truck doesn't like to climb too well. It is a four-wheel drive, but it's pretty weak in its stock configuration. Plus, we kind of have smashed the front end of it there. We're losing a good amount of speed just trying to make it up through here. I'm thinking with one of our faster vehicles coming down here, we might can hit 200 miles an hour if we don't spin out. Alright, guys, here we have a tanker truck full of milk and a tasty cola trailer full of cola. We're going to crash into these on the way down. Alright, guys, here we have the pusher bus, which also has JATO rockets. And we're going to take this down to the bottom of the hill and crash through the tanker and the tasty cola truck. Alright, we did blow the engine up on the way down, but I think we're still going to have enough momentum. Here we go. straight through the tanker truck, straight through, and just demolished the bus. There is nothing left. It just crushed the bus. There is nothing left, folks, at all. I kind of expected a little more milk to come out of the container, and the Tasty Cola did pretty good, other than the figure the packages would have came apart, but that's whatever. But alright guys, well I appreciate you joining me on this episode of BeamNG, and thank you.